Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is David Novak. I have mentioned T.S. Eliot's essay, What Dante Means to Me, previously on this channel. It can be found in his book To Criticize the Critic, and I would like to read a brief excerpt from one paragraph of that essay. Of some great poets, and of some great English poets especially, one can say that they were privileged by their genius to abuse the English language, to develop an idiom so peculiar and even eccentric that it could be of no use to later poets. Dante seems to me to have a place in Italian literature, which, in this respect, only Shakespeare has in ours. That is, they give body to the soul of the language, conforming themselves, the one more and the other less consciously, to what they divined to be its possibilities. And Shakespeare himself takes liberties which only his genius justifies, liberties which Dante, with an equal genius, does not take. To pass on to posterity one's own language, more highly developed, more refined, and more precise than it was before one wrote it, that is the highest possible achievement of the poet as poet. Of course, a really supreme poet makes poetry also more difficult for his successors, but the simple fact of his supremacy and the price a literature must pay for having a Dante or a Shakespeare is that it can have only one. Later poets must find something else to do and be content if the things left to do are lesser things. I don't know how much Eliot was speaking of himself in that regard, because he certainly made poetry harder to write for so many other poets after his poem, The Waste Land, was published. Thank you for stopping by.